Everybody ready?
Send it to Joni, please.
Call to order. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, on roll call, Mr. Hare.
Here.
Glad to see you could make it, sir. Feeling okay?
I'm fine.
Okay, great. Mr. Bartlett.
Here.
Ms. Brown Knight.
Here.
Dr. Lewis.
Here.
Mr. Van Stone.
Here.
Mr. York.
Here.
All right. All right, we're going to take here a moment to have a little swearing in. Chief?
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. I am presenting Officer Adam Geraci for a promotion to the rank of sergeant tonight in front of you and council. Officer Geraci's been a police officer for 14 years. He served 4 years with the Xavier University Police Department prior to being hired here as a patrol officer 9.5 years ago. He's currently serves as our in-house IT person for the police department, and he serves as one of our 2 firearms instructors, serves as our property room manager, handling the evidence, and he also serves as a department taser instructor. He'll be assigned to the 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. shift as a patrol sergeant. And I'm recommending Officer Geraci to be voted by council to the position of patrol sergeant tonight. He's here with his lovely wife, Brittany, and his son, Aiden, to join in the promotion. So at this time, I'll give you the oath, and if you can go around and read the oath to Adam, and then get hopefully a affirmative vote from council.
Is this Simon guy or? This Simon?
No, he had some
Ready? I, Adam Geraci. Does he repeat after me or I read the whole thing?
Yeah, he repeats after you.
All right.
I, Adam Geraci,
Do hereby swear to uphold the Constitution and the laws of the United States,
do hereby swear to uphold the Constitution and laws of the United States,
the Constitution and laws of the State of Ohio,
the Constitution and laws of the State of Ohio,
and the ordinances of the Village of Mariemont,
and the ordinances of the Village of Mariemont,
and to perform the duties of a police sergeant to the best of my ability,
and to perform the duties of police sergeant to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
All right. Congratulations,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Sergeant's badge. And have a promotion certificate for you here. Says, know all men by presence that Adam C. Geraci is hereby promoted to the rank of police sergeant for the Mariemont Police Department. And is charged with the duties, responsibilities, and authority incumbent with this rank. This promotion is officially recorded and effective on April 22nd, 2024. You gonna take the vote? We better take a vote.
Hey, Chief,
Before I get this.
can I get a couple pictures?
Sure, sure.
Go me in or out?
I'll take a vote on that too.
I didn't ask him.
Quit pointing and smile, that's good. All right, thank you.
And then,
I want to show you something afterward.
Yeah.
I voted his old badge. You have a stun gun or something?
Need a motion second.
Motion to confirm Officer Geraci as a sergeant.
Well, we got a motion second.
Well, Randy made the motion.
But I've
Second.
got answers for everything, so we're good.
Second. Okay.
Aye.
Bartlett?
Aye.
Brown Knight?
Aye.
Dr. Lewis?
Aye.
Van Stone?
Aye.
And Mr. York?
Aye.
Sorry.
Okay, Adam.
Congratulations.
I didn't vote, but I can still shake his hand. Huh? Mine's a little bad.
Congratulations. Thanks for your service.
Congratulations.
We're gonna take some pictures?
We'll take a couple real quick if they don't mind. So his wife and, you guys want to step up here?
So what, we have to rebid those numbers, or?
I didn't see the, did you copy?
Oh. Right, okay. Meeting didn't go well. I'm gonna ask tonight.
You don't need a Marcy Lewis photo
Chief.
You guys are more welcome to stay if you want, or if you want to leave.
Sure hope that wasn't a gun.
God.
All right. It's 80's bedtime. It'll be. All right. Thank you, Mayor, members of council.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Yeah. All right, 1 second here. Questions about the minutes?
Yes,
Yes?
yes.
Bad start.
So the agenda had the ordinance authorizing and contracting with SORTA as the third reading. It was actually the second. So we'll need somebody to motion and second to amend the minutes to show that that was the second reading.
So
So,
We will have the
second,
third reading tonight.
All right.
That was Marcy?
Matt moved and I seconded.
Mr.
Gotcha,
Ayer, all
okay.
right, Mr. Ayer?
Aye.
Mr. Bartlett?
Aye.
Brown Knight?
Aye.
Dr. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Van Stone?
Aye.
Mr. York?
Yeah, aye.
All right.
And then we need a motion and second to accept
To
the
accept.
amended.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Ayer?
Aye.
Mr. Bartlett?
Aye.
Ms. Brown Knight?
Aye.
Dr. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Van Stone?
Aye.
Mr. York?
Aye.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, in communications, Chief, we have your monthly report. Any comments or,
Nothing from me,
Follow-ups?
nothing from me at this point.
okay? Looks like we got a rather nice letter, though, from Fairfax Chief of Police, Chief Bronson, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Thanking us for the assistance with the
The bad guy.
situation with the K-9.
With Dasty, that's where Officer Kurtz broke his finger, so luckily he's back,
He's back at
he's
work.
back to work as of last week, so that's a good thing.
How's the dog?
Dog's good.
Okay,
Yeah, He was
that's all that matters.
checked out and didn't have any lingering injuries, so.
Good.
Okay. All right, we have the monthly building department report. Rod is not with us here tonight, so if there are any questions, you, of course, can email or talk to him. Come by the office, chit-chat.
Get to do that all the time.
All right. All right, permission to address council. Schaumburg, would you like to?
Johnny, I left one of these in the
I got that. Thank you very much.
I've been working with the Mariemont Parks for over 30 years. I taught here for 30 years, and I worked then in some of the different parks in different ways. After retirement in 2000, that's a mistake on there, sorry. Retirement in 2000, I took on a few more tasks and have worked until now with those and have done a lot of different parks and a lot of different activities in the village. This year, I will do the following. It's now time for me to cut back and do smaller things that will still continue to keep the village looking nice, but it will give me more time to work in my yard and to do other things. This year, I will be doing the following things. I've already started with some of them, and I'm just informing you now what I'm going to be doing. In the old town of Dale Park, the old town park, I will do all the work involved in that with weeding, trimming, planting, dividing, moving everything around in the beds. We have it coming back now after having to take all the boxwoods out. All the plants are coming back and it's looking good. It will take it a little bit of time to get some of the plants bigger and fill in more, but that's the way it goes. I will pick up any sticks and branches and other general cleanup that has to be done in that park. On Oak Street, I will weed around the oak trees that go down Oak and spray as needed to kill the weeds so that the tractor mowers will not have to run over the root system where they're close to the surface. And I will pick up all the branches and sticks along Oak and on the hillside. The Lich Gate and the military cemetery. I will be spraying the weeds, trimming tall grass on the hillside where the mowers can't go down the hill, it's too steep, and picking up branches. The Lich Gate, I just found out yesterday that those boxwoods, I was starting to trim them back. They need to be pulled out. The person I was with is really well educated on the disease, and it has a disease that is going to kill it, whether it's trimmed back or not. The leaves are all spotted, and if you touch the leaves and you carry that oil on your fingers and touch other boxwoods, it's going to pass it on. So those, I need to talk to Bill. And no, not Bill.
Well, you can talk to me too, but we'll talk to Ben about actually getting over there and pulling them out.
Yeah, and pull those out. We have to take care of clearing out the soil that's under them. So we'll have to do some work with that. Okay?
Will we be putting you back, or do we have to wait a while?
Well, I don't know for sure on whether we have to wait a while or whether we want to fill in both sides of the Lich Gate or have something planted that just ends by the sidewalk.
Okay.
The ones toward the back of the Lich Gate a lot of times don't get a lot of sun. And also the water comes down the hill and kind of floods it back there sometimes. So we might want to think about whether we plant them on both sides full or not. That will come up later when I know it's okay to plant again. And I mentioned up in the cemetery, cleaning that up. The sidewalk will be sprayed for the weeds, and the gravel up to the memorial will be taken care of, as well as the trees on top. Any trimming of branches that are low or something will be taken care of and picked up and so forth. On Madisonville Road, the trees around there are quite a few of them that are getting a little bit easy to fall branches down. So those have to be picked up quite a bit at the curve there where that park is. The rose bed at the tennis court, I will take care of, and where the Emery sign is. Now, I will weed and trim all the plants and the rose bushes. They were trimmed back last year, and I took anything that was dead out of them this year already. The north beds and the one that goes along Plainville, no, I'm sorry, that goes the sidewalk into the tennis courts and on Madisonville Road. Those are going to be sprayed, kill the weeds down. It has to be mulched after that. That hasn't been done yet. And then we'll go from there and get it going. Hopefully, the weeding that we're going to do with it is going to help keep some of them from coming back. The flower bed that's at the curve there where the condos are in that area, I've been taking care of that for several years now and have planted things that will be blooming throughout the year. I will take care of it, weed and trim. I went back and cut down whatever had already bloomed and is in need of being removed. The entire green area along that area from the parking lot of the elementary school driveway around to Plainville. I pick up the branches and sticks and all that stuff and put them in bags and leave them at the sidewalk into the tennis courts for the maintenance people and tell them that they're there. Yeah. And leave I just don't leave them there. On Worcester Pike, going down from Pleasant Street down to Park Lane on the south side of Worcester, where the lagoon is and so forth. I will go through and pick up any branches and sticks on both sides of the sidewalk and clean it up. If there are any in the street, I'll get those out so they don't clog up the drainage system. Let's see, that small little park area up near Park Lane, I will go in and get any sticks out of that and try to keep it. The maintenance crew is mowing that, so I'll just watch and see what needs to be done with that. On Miami Avenue, last year I started working in Jordan Park, that little small flower bed at East Street and coming down the hill on Miami. I take care of that, so I've already weeded it and trimmed back some of the things and gotten it ready. Steve Hipkin and I have talked about this. He and I are the only ones that are from the committee. And we have talked about what we're going to do with this. And we went around yesterday and came up with 19 projects that we're going to work with together, so that if there's something that needs more than one person to do it, the other one will come over and help. He's going to help with doing the spraying. He's got one of those big things he puts on his back and goes around and sprays. So it's much easier than me carrying a little pump bottle around and doing that. So we'll be doing that and working on anything that needs to be trimmed. He's going to help me with that, with the holly bushes down at the, boxwood at the Lich Gate. He's the one that saw the spots on the leaves and informed me that needed to go. They needed to be out of there. Okay. So we don't spread it around any further. And from what I've been told anyway, they are not going to be selling boxwoods for 2 years or something from some of the garden stores and stuff, because they don't want the disease to spread any further. Mm-hmm. So he and I are going to be doing things on his schedule of what he wants to do, of cutting down some bushes or shrubs or something, and for mine of helping me with some of the projects that we need to do in the parks. So that's all. I just wanted you informed of what my cutback is involves.
I'm a little confused. I know what part of this is the cutback.
Well, it's not any of the big parks that take more time, and I find that I wasn't getting much time at home and to do my own yard and work in the house and do anything. So this is just something that will help cut it back. I can work a couple of hours and then that's it. Yeah. And go back the next day and work a few more hours. So
as always, I just to say thank you and how much we appreciate all that you do. I mean, that's so inadequate. You just are such a tremendous asset to the village and all this kind of stuff that you do for us. All I can do is say thank you and how much I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
All right, I'm Mandy Beecroft from the Public Library. I don't have a whole lot to update this time. I think I've told you most of what's going on, but I did get to talk to Mrs. Van Pelt about getting some things on the Mariemont.org calendar, which is really wonderful. So we'll have some library programming on there as well to kind of spread the word. I also wanted to mention that we partnered with Sustainable Mariemont to collect solar eclipse glasses and recycle them. So we are still doing that. The word has apparently spread because we have thousands upon thousands of them at this point that we're recycling. But the last day for that is April 25th, which I think is this coming Thursday. So if you know anyone who has Eclipse glasses that they're still trying to get rid of, go ahead and send them to the library. And then we have our new baby boot camp coming up on Thursday, May 9th. And at 11:30, we'll be getting a special presentation from Assistant Chief Copeland about infant CPR. So it'll be really great as well.
Great.
That's all I've got.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else? No? All right. All right, any question regarding the bills? If not, we need a motion to pay the bills.
So we paid for the portalets. Have we sent that invoice to the school district yet from December?
I'm sure we haven't.
So what do we need to expedite that?
I guess the first step would be to actually get the bill.
I sent it to you on
You got the bill
December.
from?
No, I prepared it.
Oh, you prepared.
It is for our
Oh,
portion
you
of
mean,
the use.
oh, yeah, okay,
for that.
I see, I understand what you're saying, yeah.
Because that's the use part, right? But this portlets would be in addition to that, yeah, or no?
No, well, no, I think we'll just cover the portalets. I think maybe we assume that's part of our responsibility. I mean, we bought them so that the boys could have practice. We don't need them ourselves. The village doesn't need them. So
this is what, from the project list that Rod's maintaining, this is the invoice to the schools.
correct. I was just wondering where we are.
Okay, I'm sorry, because I was a little confused here. I mean, we're not really talking about the portalets here and
Well,
billing the
I'm just
schools for
thinking,
the
the
portalets.
portalets is what prompted me to think about this, because that's something that the village assumes the responsibility for.
Right.
When
Yes.
we really wouldn't do it if the high school kids weren't playing tennis. So I think that kind of goes hand in hand with why we,
We're talking about the annual contribution of the
Correct.
schools to the
Correct.
village. Yes,
Correct.
that's what you're talking about.
Correct.
Yes, okay.
So we have that?
Well,
I sent it on December 19th to the mayor and Ed.
Well, if anyone could
sent-
share it with me.
you sent it back in December.
Yeah, well, it was supposed to be the end of the year, so.
Okay, okay.
Because it's for
it's
2023?
For last year. Yep,
For
yep, yep.
2023.
It's for last year. All right.
So, because the note here says the next step is for mayor and solicitor to approve, right? Is that that's what you had in here, Randy?
Okay, well, Randy, I might have, I apologize.
I
for
can
the-
resend it,
Yes, yeah, I was about to say, might want to resend this.
and I will copy you on it.
Yeah,
All right. No, it just prompted me to ask about that.
yeah, it's all right, that's fine.
You know, portalets will bring that now.
Yeah.
And that's, it's $96. That's a lot cheaper than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, I think we got a rate reduction on that or something. All right, are any other questions regarding the bills? If not, do we have a motion and a second to pay the bills?
So moved.
Second.
Second, all right, Mr. Air,
Aye.
Mr. Bartlett,
Aye.
Ms. Brown Knight,
Aye.
Dr. Lewis,
Aye.
Mr. Vanstone,
Aye.
Mr. York.
Aye.
All right, we'll pay the bills. All right. Now, we have two committee reports. And I know there's been some discussion about these reports. Bob, do you
My
want to?
suggestion is we read the committee reports as they're written, then we'll come back and amend those reports and talk about it, and Kelly can fill in the details if I muck it up too bad.
Okay,
I'm planning on it.
Well, if you're, I think you would just do one report and then amend it.
one at
Okay.
a time?
Yes, please.
Okay,
Okay.
we pass that over to Rod.
Which
yes.
one is that? That's this one?
Start with the one
They-
on April the 12th?
Yes.
Yes.
The Public Works and Service Committee met on April 11th at 4:32 PM. In attendance were Committee Chairperson Bob Vanstone, Committee Member Rob Bartlett, Committee Member Randy York, Fiscal Officer Kelly Rankin, Village Engineer Chris Earl, and Mayor Brown. Mr. Earl presented the results of bids to repave Grove Avenue and Pocahontas Avenue, repair the Pleasant Street storm sewer, repave the Chestnut Street Municipal Parking Lot and patching one location on Rowan Hill. Bids have been opened for these projects are as follows. J.K. Muir Company, $291,577. Prisk Construction, $438,284. Pleasant Blacktopping Incorporated, $451,452. The engineer estimate was $448. The contractor,
Supposed to be accountable.
the village has contracted with J.K. Muir on several projects in the past 10 years and performed well on them. The bids for paving Grove and Pocahontas Avenues totaled $192. After reimbursement of MTFI grants, that's totaling $156,400, and from Columbia Township of $12,300, the cost of the village will be $23,300, which is much less than the $227,700 appropriated for in the streets under funds 2011 and 2101. The bids for repairing the Pleasant Street storm sewer were $40,000. After reimbursement from an ARPA grant, $36,000, the cost of the village will be $4,000, which is less than the $5,000 allocation in the capital improvement funds. Based on the recommendation of Mr. Erdl, the committee unanimously recommends awarding a contract to J.K. Muir for these projects. The committee recommends council adopt a resolution on an emergency basis to accelerate the timing of these projects. After approval, Mr. Erdl will remove the repaving of the municipal lot since there is no appropriation for that project at this time. Mr. Erdl will also get an estimate for patching potholes on Park Lane and Harvard Acres. Due to the funding still available for streets, the committee recommends council adopt a resolution authorizing Mr. Erdl to get bids for the repaving of lanes around Patriot Park. Mr. Brown pointed out that there have been 2 complaints from residents about the condition of the pavement. Mr. Erdl estimates that the project will cost approximately $80,000. The committee recommends council adopt a resolution for the bid on an emergency basis to accelerate the bid and hopefully repaving process. The meeting was adjourned at 5:10 p.m. Okay.
All right, we've heard the report. You
But
want to make the,
Can I make some comments?
Sure.
Because of the money that has to be spent by the village, when we bid the contracts or pay for the paving, et cetera, until we get the grant money in, the numbers in this report don't reflect the cash flow of that situation. So the point is that Chris and Kelly need to go get some numbers, and Chris wants to have some further discussions with Muir to make sure we have the exact numbers. So as a result, I'd like someone to make a motion that we make these resolutions, but we'll just have a first reading, and we won't do it on an emergency basis till those issues can get resolved. Is that-
That's,
So are you recommending an amendment to,
To take off both, we recommended 2 resolutions, both on an emergency basis. We recommend having a first reading of those, but not on an emergency basis.
but at the moment, we're just talking about the one that's before us.
right, so we will need a motion to second to amend this report to remove
To
the
take off all
emergency.
references to emergency,
On an emergency, okay, so,
it's
so the
in
committee
the,
recommends that
second to
council
last paragraph.
adopt,
and on the third from the last paragraphs.
a resolution
Right here.
to accelerate the time, just delete on an emergency basis in both the second to last paragraph and the last paragraph. Adopt a resolution for this bid.
On an emergency basis.
Okay. Thank you.
So moved that we make those changes.
Everybody's clear? Everybody's clear?
Crystal.
Okay.
Second.
So we got a second? All right, Mr.
I need to get some water.
Well, go ahead. I'll give you 5 minute recess.
Okay.
You want me to send you a second copy, or are you gonna clean them up?
No, I just cleaned it up.
Okay, that's fine.
Jolly Rancher or something. Do you mind if I go do that? No, and I think there's a bottle of water in the refrigerator.
Okay.
I still have 3 minutes?
So Ed, we'll just do it next, we'll not do it next time then, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll have the second reading.
You don't need, typically you don't need second readings for a resolution, for a committee report, you know. So
Oh, well, you're right, yeah.
I think essentially what he's asking you is let's table this committee report until more information comes out next week. Isn't that what you're asking more about?
No.
No, we're saying we're just not an emergency basis.
Oh, okay.
We'll just have the first reading tonight
Of the resolution.
on the resolution.
Yeah.
The resolution will not have an emergency clause in it.
Correct.
Okay. So,
Neither one of them.
right. Neither one of them being the committee report?
No, there's
No.
two resolutions
resolutions,
before
okay,
us,
I
or
got you.
there will be.
Because one was for the bid from Muir, to accept that, and Chris was gonna take off the parking lot and do a few things. And then the second one was to go out for bids for the lanes around Patriot Park. We still wanna get that bid, but we wanna make sure we get the numbers all straightened out.
Okay, we're in a recess, so you probably shouldn't.
Yeah, probably shouldn't be talking about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
oops. So can I ask a procedural question? All right, so I've got the tennis people that, for the board, that are not on emergency. Can we move that to an emergency so they can get started?
If you want to.
Well, hold on. We can, well,
The
not tonight,
nominees.
we would have to do that at the next meeting. How can we do that tonight?
Matt, do you need a mint? Would that help?
Pardon?
Would a mint help?
If it's important for them to
Okay.
get started right now, you know, the big thing is, we talked about many, many times, transparency, you know. It's not on the agenda to call it an emergency, but if you make a motion that I'd like to have.
Are we back in meeting?
Oh, yeah, hold on here a minute, yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right, we're back in session.
We got
Don't we have to wait for
Well,
Kelly?
Can I,
Okay,
did we
Let's finish this.
approve the amended report?
Right, can we first?
yeah, let's
Can we
let's
first
finish
go
that
back?
off.
Okay, so we amended the report. We now need somebody to move and second to accept the amended report.
So moved.
Second.
There you go. You got it?
All right, Mr. Air,
All right.
Mr. Bartlett.
Aye.
Ms. Brown Knight.
Aye.
Dr. Lewis.
Aye.
Mr. Van Stone.
Aye.
Mr. York.
Aye.
Okay, now can we finish the reports?
Absolutely.
Okay,
So now, this is now the second Public Works
yes.
report. The Public Works and Service Committee met on,
16th.
17.
We met on the 11th, but it's dated the
There.
17th.
No, there's a second meeting though, you guys had.
16th.
It should be the 16th.
Oh, for the second one?
Yeah.
Yep, and we'll amend, since we have to make other amendments here, we'll fix that at the same time.
Okay.
In attendance were committee chairperson Randy York, Mayor Chris Erdl, and Mayor Brown. Mr. Zach Jansen of 6620 Wooster was also in attendance. Since the April 11th, 2024 committee meeting, Mr. Bartlett and Mr. York questioned the decision to repave the lanes around Patriot Park, which is scheduled to be repaved in 2026, ahead of sections of Pleasant Street and Center Avenue, both of which were scheduled to be repaved in 2025. Mr. Van Stone and Mayor Brown examined the Patriot Park lanes and noted they were in very bad shape with multiple large potholes. Mr. Jansen, whose residence backs into the lane, also noted that the curb between his driveway and the lane had been significantly damaged, leading to the deterioration of his paver driveway. Village engineer Erdl noted that the last village-wide paving assessment was performed in 2022. He noted that since that time, there's been significant degradation to the Patriot Park lanes. Based on examination performed on April 16th, 2024, he reported that the pavement condition around the Patriot Park lanes is much worse than those on both Pleasant and Center Streets. Mr. Erdl will document this assessment in writing. Based on the report of the village engineer, the committee voted unanimously to get bids for the lanes around Patriot Park as originally agreed to on April 11th, 2024. The committee also recommended Mr. Erdl perform his 2024 village-wide street assessments prior to the approval of the capital expenditure budgets for 2025. The meeting was adjourned at 5:05 p.m. I don't think we need, because that doesn't refer to the emergency anywhere in there, we don't need to make any, we
Just
need
that date, yep.
the date at the very first line up to April 16th.
Okay.
Before we approve that, just to make the record complete, I'd like to read Chris's memo to the Public Works Committee. Patriots Lane Rehabilitation Project. At the request of the committee, I have field verified the existence of pavement conditions of Center Street, Miami Bluff to Mount Vernon, Pleasant Street, Mariemont Avenue to Mariemont Avenue, and Patriots Lane, Worcester Pike to Elm on April 16th, 2024. Based on my assessment, Patriots Lane has the pavement in the worst condition, which should be moved forward in the 5-year planning schedule ahead of Center Street and Pleasant Street. I recommend the committee report to the village council and request the rehabilitation of Patriots Lane be bid as soon as possible as a separate project.
All right, you've heard the report. What are we doing in this report? Are we gonna, other than just changing the date, that's all we need to do here? And do we need a motion for that? I think we're good. Everybody good?
Good.
Yeah. Any other discussion regarding this report? No? All right. Then a motion and a second to accept this report.
So moved.
Second.
Second. Mr. Ayer?
Aye.
Mr. Bartlett?
Aye.
Mrs. Brown Knight?
Aye.
Dr. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Van Stone?
Aye.
Mr. York?
Aye.
Okay, accept that report. All right, and miscellaneous. Memorial Day Parade and the presentation of the Outstanding Citizen Award will be held Monday, May the 27th, 2024. Village offices will be closed in observance of Memorial Day on May the 27th, 2024. This is important. The regular council meeting scheduled for Monday, the 27th, will be held on Tuesday, the 28th, same time, 6:30, 2024. We're good on that? All right. Resolutions, first resolution.
Okay, this is the third reading to authorize fiscal officer to advertise for bids for waste collection and to pay for advertising.
All right, a motion and a second to adopt.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Ayer.
Aye.
Mr. Bartlett.
Aye.
Mrs. Brown Knight.
Aye.
Dr. Lewis.
Aye.
Mr. Van Stone.
Aye.
Mr. York.
Aye.
All right, and I believe you were about to ask a question.
Okay. So you want to change
Yeah,
these all
if
to
it's,
emergency?
if it's agreeable with these members of the Mariemont Racket Club to approve them on emergency, they've all agreed to do it. If we read it, they would not be on board until the 28th of May. So this would, there's some things that they want to do. So they've all agreed to it. So if we could accept their nominations on emergency, they would appreciate it, I would appreciate it.
Yeah, you can do that. I tell you what I do, after you have the first reading, and you can lump them together, so.
Yep.
I'd like to make a motion to have this resolution an emergency because we need to get these guys on board ASAP or whatever the reason is.
Anybody have any objections to this? No?
Okay, all right.
So we're gonna have, you're gonna lump their names together. We're gonna have the first reading.
I'm going to lump the three together and then the two together,
Okay.
okay?
Oh, because they're different terms.
Yep.
Correct. Okay, so this is the first reading to appoint Matt Trepepi, Hillary Lepa, and Linda S. Bartlett as a member of the Mariemont Racket Club for the calendar years 2024 and 2025.
Well, why are we stopping there? You're not going to throw in the rest of them?
Well, to Ed's point, do you want to wrap it up then on those?
Yeah, do
Yeah,
the
yeah,
second reading
right.
for this.
What, do you need to amend it to add the emergency?
Right, yeah. So long as his motion would be to amend this resolution to allow for second reading and add an emergency clause. And going around the room, I think everyone said they're all in agreement with that, correct? So you can have your second and third reading now and then vote on it tonight.
But I need a motion and a second to amend to do that.
Yeah.
Yes, we're
Yeah,
gonna,
Okay.
someone
Oh,
needs
we
to
kinda
second
did
and
that.
move to amend the resolutions to include the emergency so that we can have those readings and pass it on emergency.
So moved.
I said, isn't it?
Randy?
Second.
Rob? I got it.
Okay, Mr.
Okay.
Ayer,
Aye.
Mr. Bartlett,
Aye.
Ms. Brown Knight.
Aye.
Dr. Lewis,
Aye.
Mr. Van Stone.
Aye.
Mr. York.
Aye.
Okay. All right, this is the second reading to appoint Matt Trepepi, Hillary Lepa, and Linda S. Bartlett as a member of the Mariemont Racket Club for the calendar years 2024 and 2025, and to declare emergency.
All right, that's the second reading. I gotta confess,
Okay, is there any
May-
discussion?
Any discussion?
Okay,
If not,
so
may
we'll
we
have
have the
third reading. Okay. To appoint Matt Trepepi, Hillary Lepa, and Linda S. Bartlett as a member of the Mariemont Racket Club for the calendar years 2024 and 2025, and to declare emergency.
All right, I need a motion and a second then to adopt.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Ayer.
Aye.
Mr. Bartlett.
Aye.
Mrs. Brown Knight.
Aye.
Dr. Lewis.
Aye.
Mr. Van Stone.
Aye.
Mr. York.
Aye.
All right, I need a motion and a second to evoke the emergency clause.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Ayer.
Aye.
Mr. Bartlett.
Aye.
Mrs. Brown Knight.
Aye.
Dr. Lewis.
Aye.
Mr. Van Stone.
Aye.
Mr. York.
Aye.
Okay, wait a minute, I need to make myself a note to change the resolutions and add emergency. Okay. All right, now we're gonna do the same thing. Okay, so we're going to, this is a first reading to appoint Kevin Taylor and Stan Baylor as a member of the Mariemont Racket Club for the calendar year 2024. So we need a motion and a second to suspend the rules to allow for the second and third reading.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Ayer.
Aye.
Mr. Bartlett.
Mayor.
Aye.
Mrs. Brown Knight.
Mayor Joni.
Who's running this meeting?
Joni.
Dr.
Tony.
Lewis.
Aye.
Mr. Van Stone.
Aye.
Mr. York.
Aye.
All right, may we have the second reading, please?
Yes, to appoint Kevin Taylor as a member of the Mariemont Racket Club for the calendar year 2024, and Stan Baylor, and to declare emergency.
All right, I think we all know what we're doing here. May we have the third reading?
To appoint Kevin Taylor and Stan Baylor as a member of the Mariemont Racket Club for the calendar year 2024, and declare emergency.
All right, I need a motion and a second to adopt.
So moved. Second.
Second.
Whatever.
Wait a minute,
We're whatever.
okay.
You got it clear? All right, Mr. Ayer.
Aye.
Mr. Bartlett.
Aye.
Mrs. Brown Knight.
Aye.
Dr. Lewis.
Aye.
Mr. Van Stone.
Aye.
Mr. York.
Aye.
All right, I need a motion and a second to suspend the rules.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Ayer.
Aye.
Mr. Bartlett.
Aye.
Mrs. Brown Knight. Dr. Lewis.
Aye.
Mr. Van Stone.
Aye.
Mr. York.
Aye.
Okay, all right. Now, this is the first reading to authorize the solicitation of bids for Patriot Lane street repair and to declare emergency, but we're not doing the emergency, is that
We're not
right?
doing the emergency.
Okay, all right, so we're gonna scratch that, and it's just gonna be a first reading.
Yes. We'll have it,
Will the next reading be on emergency?
Yes.
I hear what she said.
what will the next reading then of the?
At the first meeting in May, yes, Chris has requested that be on emergency.
Okay,
But they're going to do it as an emergency.
just so I know how to
Second
redo
and
it.
third.
Second reading.
So the next
yeah, right.
one will be,
Emergency.
Correct.
You want
Yeah,
it on
yeah.
this one? I thought, you said you wanted either one on an emergency basis.
tonight. I'm asking for the next meeting.
Yes,
Okay, thank you. Okay.
I'm speaking on Chris's behalf.
Okay, all right. This is a first reading to accept bid of J.K. Muir Corporation for the 2024 street rehab project to authorize contract, and we are not doing emergency.
Also correct.
Okay. And it will go on emergency at the next meeting.
Also correct.
Okay. All right, got it.
Okay. The ordinances?
Ordinances. Okay, this is a third reading. An ordinance authorizing application and contracting with the Southwest Ohio Regional Transit Authority.
All right, that was the third reading. We need a motion and a second to adopt.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Air? Aye. Mr. Bartlett?
Aye.
Brown Knight?
Aye.
Dr. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Van Stone?
Aye.
Mr. York?
Aye.
All right, that will be adopted.
Okay, this is the first reading to supplement ordinance number 0624, annual appropriation ordinance, and to declare emergency.
Okay, we've had the first reading. Need a motion and a second to suspend the rules and have the third reading.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Air?
Aye.
Mr. Bartlett?
Aye.
Brown Knight?
Aye.
Dr. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Van Stone?
Aye.
Mr. York?
Aye.
All right, may we have the second reading, please?
To supplement ordinance number 0624, annual appropriation ordinance, and to declare emergency.
All right, that's the second reading. Any discussion? Do we all know what this is? I think is there any questions? Mr. Bartlett?
All good.
All good? Everybody over here? All good? May we have the third reading, please?
To supplement ordinance number 0624, annual appropriation ordinance, and to declare emergency.
All right, motion and a second to adopt.
Moved.
Second.
Mr. Air?
Aye.
Mr. Bartlett?
Aye.
Ms. Brown Knight?
Aye.
Dr. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Van Stone?
Aye.
Mr. York?
Aye.
All right, a motion and a second to evoke the emergency clause.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Air?
Aye.
Mr. Bartlett?
Aye.
Ms. Brown Knight?
Aye.
Dr. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Van Stone?
Aye.
Mr. York?
Aye.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Does anyone else have anything to add? I would suggest you make it very quick. if
I have a quick
someone does.
comment.
Please.
As far as the Public Works meeting and adjusting the road schedule and Chris re-inspecting and everything, I just think everybody did a really good job on that. And it's good, it's a good problem to see us have extra money to do more paving than we planned and to switch things around and make the best decision based on the condition of our roads. And I just want to commend the committee and Chris and Kelly for doing that very thoroughly.
Great. And I will just quickly throw in here very quickly that Mr. Van Stone and I, we did meet with the good folks over at Waldorf and had a discussion regarding the parking lot. I don't think it's appropriate to be discussing it here, but however, that part of it has taken place. Okay.
Awesome.
Well, can I say something?
Of course you can.
Feel left out. So good news, we got our first payment from Hamilton County for the property tax, $732,000. So after that is received and entered in, UANI will I'll run all the monthly reports and they'll look nice. So just FYI on that.
All right. We're adjourned.
Thank you. I understand.